Oi, Tiger. Tiger. You alright, Tiger? Sir, there is no time to waste. We must breed immediately. Our many children will constantly walk into doors and only be able to use 3-syllable words incorrectly. Guys, I've got a really smug friend. We all know these people, right? He does yoga 4 times a week. He's in a book club. He does volunteering. A few of you look like you've got some hobbies in here, brackets derogatory. My question is, what are you running away from? Why can't you be alone with the little guy up here? My smug friend's just got more smug. He's managed to land a room in a really nice area, overlooks Wandsworth Common, pays fuck all rent for it. So I went to go and visit him in prison. Oh yeah, he was running away from something, and they caught him. Yeah, I feel like everyone in prison could be separated into one of 2 categories. You're either a uh-oh or a whoopsie. And my friend Danny's definitely in the whoopsie, category, because he just made a mistake, he got into drugs. Don't do it, kids. Yeah, we both signed up for the trial period when we were teenagers, but then he just forgot to cancel his subscription before he got locked into the contract. Whoopsie! The first time I went to go and visit him, there was this female prison officer who gave me such a hard time for what I was wearing, because apparently it wasn't modest enough. These were her exact words. You can't go in like that. You'll drive them wild. First of all, thanks. And second of all, they're in prison. I could walk past with a tray of potato smiley faces, and somebody would be there going, "Who's that lady?" But she successfully bullied me. But this is where it gets really juicy, guys. Because she waved me through the metal detector, and then she was like, "Turn around." And I'm like that. And she just very slowly brushes my hair across my back, and then just flicks it over the front of my shoulder. What are we doing here, Diva? Is this enemies to lovers? Did we just find love in a hopeless place? It's like a rom-com. Well, I'll say a rom-com. Have you ever seen a porn so bad that the camera just shakes because the cameraman is audibly laughing? That's kind of more the vibe. But I learned my lesson. So the next time I went, I was wearing just some crazy baggy maxi skirt, like some crazy baggy shirt, no makeup. I knew I looked bad, right? Because when I got to the prison, 2 different people mistook me for Danny's solicitor, which, to be fair to them, would explain why he's in prison. And I always get, when I go through, I always get a little bit emotional because it's really sad. Like you're there and you're just there with little kids who are on the way to see their dad in this horrible place, and I just think of my poor friend just stuck there, And I see him across the room when I go in, and he just looks very young and just a bit scared and quite sad. And I'm just holding back tears, and I go running up to him, and this cunt, right, the first thing he says to me is, "What the fuck are you wearing? You look like an absolute dog. Are you auditioning for Les Miserables after this?" Because aside from anything else, we don't define him by his crimes, okay? Because Danny is a vicious homosexual. He looks great. He says it's the yoga glow. I think it's because he's not smoking crack anymore. He's boasting about all of his hobbies. He's like, "What have you been up to?" So I spend half an hour acting out all the TikToks that I watched on the train on the way to He's like, "Babe, I think you too much screen time is actually quite bad for you." "Yeah, so's crack." Sorry to keep bringing it up, but we're being petty. And then he asks if I've seen any of our mutual friends recently. "No, Danny, I haven't. I'm caught in an 8-week cycle of, can you do next Tuesday? Can you do the Wednesday after that? Sorry to cancel last minute. Oh, no. No, I haven't seen anybody. I've seen him, but he's quite easy to pin down." Guys, go with me on this. I kind of wish all of my friends were in prison. Because it's easy to meet up quite spontaneously. There's no phone. phones, you know, no distractions. If you're lucky, you get a cheeky little pot noodle. Very nice. And actually, when you think about it, if you throw in the free education and secure housing as well, it's kind of like time travelling back to 1998. In some ways, Danny finally has what Tony Blair promised all of us. And all he had to do was smoke a little bit of crack. Thank you, guys.